Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Jeff. Today we're going to talk about Kona, Hawaii and life in Kona, Hawaii. So, first and foremost, let's just go ahead and kick it off with talking about the positives. So, the positives of living in Kona are you can be in multiple different types of climate within the span of 10 to 15 minutes um, pretty regularly. If you like rain, and you want to be in rain, you just go up Maka. You just go up the mountain, up Hawalai. In 10 minutes, you'll probably be in rain or clouds. In the evening time, it rains pretty much every night up there. If you don't like rain and you just like sunshine, you go down Makai, which is down the mountain. Here down on the coast, it is almost always sunny, except for maybe an occasional 15-minute rainstorm that comes in the evening time, which happens maybe 2 to 3 times a week, depending on the season. And that storm, it's not a storm, it's very light rain, but it's rain. And sometimes we get occasional storms in the middle of the night. Not storms, rain. We don't really get storms here. Although there was one time we got an electrical storm uh, for about a week. We had some serious lightning. I don't know where that came from, but it was an anomaly with El Nino. Another thing to keep in mind when the hurricanes come to Hawaii, Kona does not get affected or impacted by hurricanes almost ever. We just we have two mega-sized volcanoes, Mauna Loa and Mauna Kea, and they basically are hurricane destroyers. Hilo will get hit, Kona will not. It'll be flooding, torrential rain in Hilo on the other side of the island, and bright sunny skies with flat water over here, with storm swells and surges over in Hilo. I, I mean, I've seen Hilo videos on the same day, same island. You know, we're an island. It's the big island, but it's not that big. It's, maybe the size of Los Angeles metropolitan area. And, you know, total total chaos breaking loose because of a pounding hurricane. And over here in Kona, it's just like calm as can be. First time I ever did that, saw that, I was like, man, this must be the calm before the storm. But the storm never showed up, so it just stayed calm. Uh, Another thing to keep in mind about Kona is this is where most of the tourists come. So it's fairly resort oriented or fairly tourist um, friendly, but there's not a lot of tourists here. It doesn't get that many tourists compared to Oahu or the Maui. The the other thing to keep in mind is it's a very small town environment. Nightlife is not very abundant here, so if you like nightlife, there is some pretty cool places, but it's not going to be many select. It's not going to be like Waikiki, rock and roll party time all the time. Um, Food in Kona, just being honest, it does get a little bit boring. There's not many food selections. Actually, if you like to start restaurants, come to Kona. People will appreciate you. Try not to charge $50 a plate or $40 a plate. If you can get that price range down to $12 a plate, and serve good food, maybe Italian food or something like that, come on out. Serious, food is pretty boring. That's been my opinion. I mean, I like poke, and so the locals, and there's some cool food like that, and some Mexican restaurants that are fun, but it's the same kind of stuff, and it really does get old, for me at least. Ocean life is pretty cool here. If you like to surf, if you like to bodyboard, it's pretty good waves. It's a pretty good lifestyle for surfers and bodyboarders. Um, there is dolphins that frequent these coasts, so you can stand up paddleboard out there, and the dolphins will come up to you, and that's kind of fun. In the wintertime, we do get whales that come out. Diving with manta rays is a really common industry here. fishing charters that go out with swordfish or go out for marlin, ahi. If you're into fishing and charters, you can do that here. Let's see what else. Just hanging out at the beach, there is a couple white sand beaches that you can go to where you can literally be, you know, fairly secluded. Makalavena, Kua Bay, uh, Mahula. Magic Sands is a busy beach. Ka'aluu is a busy beach. But you get the idea. It's pretty good. Um, I talked about weather is usually pretty sunny. We do get cruise ships about every week, every other Tuesday. Sometimes during peak season, we'll get 3 or 4 cruise ships in. So if you own a business that's around the Kona Ali'i Drive, that's pretty cool. You know you're gonna get some influx in business. We do get Ironman here, and the other one that we have at the pier is the Hawaiian Billfish Tournament. Those are the two major events that take place here, as far as world renowned. Let's see, 4th of July is fun here. New Year's is pretty fun here. It picks up. People come from far and wide to experience it. Um, hmm. Yeah, it's a really small town. A lot of people think that Ali'i Drive is one of the most beautiful drives in all of the world, so that's pretty cool. If you're looking to get, if you're looking to buy land or build here, it is fairly expensive compared to most places on the island, but it's fairly cheap compared to many of the other islands. There is speculation that this Kona is going to take off and boom or get bought up by wealthy investors like someone said Bill Gates. As you know, many of the tech guys from Silicon Valley buy up a lot of real estate in Hawaii. Paul Allen lives here. Michael Dell lives here. Tiger Woods has a house over here. And who knows who comes and lives over in Hawaii, the Four Seasons, or up north in Waikoloa. So it's fairly affluent community, and the jobs over here, the job situation is a little bit better than it is over in Hilo. If you have any other questions about Kona, I know there's a lot to say about Kona, and I didn't touch on most of it because I'm just kind of making this quick video like the rest of them. But if you have any other questions, go ahead and ask me and I'll answer them. All right? See ya.